My skincare, one of the most difficult videos for me because I've been struggling with acne for a long time. I'm not trying to promote here perfect skin because I don't have one. On social media and we see perfect skin. This is not real. The problem is that we don't talk about having imperfections. How I got from this to what I have now. Huge warning. You want to drink tap water? Just don't. You can be really sensitive to water. I was literally crying. I'm like, how even I'm going to cover this? If I see a pimple, I'm sorry, I have to. Oh no, you need to like start taking retinoids. And I don't really trust cosmetologists. So how can I even feel beautiful like with that on my face? I'm beautiful. And that's the mindset I'm trying to give to you guys. But I think it is Korean and I trust Korean skincare. Sometimes I use it a bit more. Biodance, all the efforts in the world to remove my eyeliner. Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm filming a video about my skincare, so let's start. This might be one of the most difficult videos for me because I've been struggling with acne for a long time, so this is just like disclaimer for you guys. I'm not trying to promote here perfect skin because I don't have one and I don't think the perfect skin exists. I didn't talk a lot about it in my videos because I was a bit insecure, and I think it's just difficult nowadays to have those imperfections because we go on social media and we see perfect skins, perfect bodies. You know, this is not real. Everyone has problems, everyone has imperfections, and this is definitely okay. And the problem is not that you might have a problem skin or, you know, not perfect body. The problem is that we don't talk about having imperfections a lot, and this is wrong. So don't trust the perfect picture. And for me, again, I think most of the time I would just like look at myself in the mirror and be like, yeah, this is wrong. But it's just simply not. It's okay to be different. It's okay to have pimples or acne or whatever, because obviously everyone is unique and we have our unique bodies or skin types, etc. And I think particularly for the girls, we might have a different skin conditions throughout the months because of different periods that we're going through. So today I'm just gonna talk to you about this and also, you know, show you what I'm using right now and how I got from this right here to what I have now. Obviously, even now I have some problems, some pimples, but again, you know, this is nothing that I'm ashamed of, and you shouldn't be too. So if someone is watching this video right now thinking that for whatever reason here they're gonna find the solution for whatever they're having and whatever is going with their face right now, no, this is not a solution-based video. It's more about me showing what I'm using and what helps me. But obviously guys, we're all unique, so don't really take it that serious. You can just maybe look at it and be like, oh, maybe I can try this one. But obviously I'm not a dermatologist or a cosmetologist. This is something that only I'm doing. So a bit of a disclaimer and let's start. So what I would definitely say, one of the important thing when you're struggling with your skin is to try and understand what might be a cause for that. Because for me, it only started when I moved to UK and particularly to London, because I was drinking tap water thinking that this is okay, but huge warning guys. If you for whatever reason came to London and you want to drink tap water, just don't. If you, I don't know, if you were born here and you were raised here, you're used to that water condition and you've been drinking tap water your whole life, then you'll be fine. Probably. I mean, not guaranteed, but you should be fine because your body is used to that. But for someone that comes from a different place, I was obviously not ready for that water. And I never even thought that you can be really sensitive to water. And I just started getting those weird pimples, you know, almost everywhere. Particularly, I think my first semester, my forehead was really affected. And then when I moved to a different place in London, then it all came to my cheeks, which was really difficult because again, I would wake up and be so upset. I was literally crying. I'm like, how even I'm going to cover this? Because I'm also that kind of person. If I see a pimple, I'm sorry, I have to, right? I have to. This is like ASMR for me, you know. And obviously try to understand the ghost for me was water, because every time then when I would go back home and spend some time there, I was okay. I was okay. Like my condition would be changing. And then I realized it happened once after I spent 3 months in the summer back home and came back here. I realized that I had like those small sort of even like allergies like things on my face after I drank the water. And that's when I realized straight away, no more tap water. I feel like my face just said, thank you. Thank you for that, Victoria. Finally, you realized. And that was the thing. But then again, after we're dealing with post-acne, you also need to have a good skincare. So obviously, first thing that I would say, try to understand the cause. What is that is sort of triggering your body to have that? Unless you have, you know, some medical condition, because obviously we're all different. And for me also, going back to the time when I used to have acne like on my skin, I remember once, like obviously you could have just said, oh Victoria, why you didn't go to the cosmetologist? When I was back home in Ukraine, I went to one cosmetologist and she was like, oh no, you need to like start taking retinoids and stuff. And I was at a time like, I don't know, probably maybe 17, I think, and I wasn't really happy about it, because if you're taking retinoids, it also affects your other body organs, and I didn't want to start doing that, because then if you're also taking them, you need to be in contact with your doctor and like have this advisory. And for me, I didn't have the opportunity, because then I needed to go back studying here. So I was like, no, I don't want to, like I'm so young to start doing, you know, taking them. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But what that cosmetologist did, she did me some injections, like vitamins. She injected them to my skin, and I think it helped for a bit, but then I didn't really see a lot of results. And maybe that would have like a better result if it wasn't for water. But again, at that time I wasn't sure what's causing them, so I was like, okay, if it's vitamins, let's try doing that. Because also then sometimes when you go to some of the clinics, they're trying to sell you something instead of helping, and that's how I felt at that place. So I never came back, and I think since then and since that experience, I don't really trust cosmetologists. And I think also the other part for me that was kind of like building up this insecurity, because then like my mom and dad would look at me and be like, oh, so it's not getting better. You know, and I know that they didn't mean to offend me, but just because it was a sensitive topic for me and I never really expressed how sensitive I was about that, I felt so sad. But obviously, I know they never meant anything bad, but I'm just, you know, telling you guys my story, so maybe you can say, oh yeah, I can relate and stuff. But again, I think what like helped me to realize that it's not that bad even when I have the acne and it's like in a really bad condition, is to realize that the only person that only is worried about them, it's me, not others. Because others will be like, oh no, it's fine, it's not that bad. Like even my mom and dad, they were like, yeah, but you know, whatever, it's not getting better, but you know, it will be eventually, just, you know, be patient. Because I remember I was on my like on the phone with my mom, almost crying, saying like, oh, how can I even feel beautiful like with that on my face? She's like, no, Victoria, it will be fine. You know, she was really supportive as much as my dad. So I think they were also worried. And but the only thing, you know, again, I couldn't really express how worried I was and how sensitive I was about that. So it was a bit of a more roller coaster. But after that, I think I went to a couple times to the cosmetologist so they could just, you know, just do like cleanups, you know, and that's it. I didn't really go and have any other injections in terms of like my face and stuff, because it was like, no, I don't trust that anymore. The only thing I think I might potentially do is figure out what to do with my scars, because I have some. It's not even necessarily scars, I would say it's more like, you know, dark spots, dark marks that I want to get rid of, but again, even with them, I think I am beautiful. And that's the mindset I'm trying to give to you guys today, because first of all, even if you have pimples, you're beautiful no matter what. So a bit of a story, and let's start with the skincare. Obviously, I think in terms of the skincare, again, some of it is so expensive. I'm not gonna say that, oh guys, what you're using, you know, it needs to be expensive or whatever. No, I'm not saying that. Whatever works for you guys, this is good, and stick to that. But to start off, first of all, I have this aloe foam, cleaning foam. I'm not gonna say that it would be like my top favorite or something. I just got it when I was back home and I was like, okay, let me just have it as like plus to the skincare that I already have. So this is something good. I use it every day, and again, I haven't really used it just by itself without any other product, so I'm not gonna say that, okay, this is really effective or not, but I think it is Korean and I trust Korean skincare. So this is the first thing. I use it in the morning and in the evening. I'm not particularly sure that I'm only gonna switch to one skincare right now, but this is something that I used to have and use before the new skincare products, the brands that I got right now. This is this Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions. This is also like cleaning foam. This is good. I really like this one, so I would recommend it. And I think they have like this whole line with anti-blemish solutions, because here I also have clarifying lotion. And the funniest thing, I need to warn you guys, I don't use it a lot, only because when I was using it like every day, and I think it says here, wait, does it says here to use every day, something like that? I wouldn't really say that, but I think when I was at the shop, someone told me that you need to use it every day after other skincare. And for me, it really dries my skin. It really does. So I use it like, I think once or twice a week now. But again, guys, if you want to try something that I'm gonna show you in this video, if you got it and you tried it and it caused you like some kind of irritations, stop using that. We don't want to irritate your skin. So keep an eye on whatever you're using. Just don't think like, oh my God, I paid for this, so I have to use it. No. If it irritates you, it might make things worse. So we don't want to do that. So yeah, only twice a week, because yeah, otherwise it really dries my skin. And I don't want to do that. This one is literally one of the best thing I ever had. This is this Cleansing Complex by Is Clinical. I think their line is really good. Like, I really like Is Clinical products, although they are expensive. I'm not gonna even lie, they are expensive, but they worth it, especially like the Cleansing Complex. I don't remember how much it was, but as you can see, I think I have like a half of it, and I bought it like probably in September, and now it's what? It's April, so I think it is long lasting, and I'm still not gonna use it all until the end of the April, so it is enough for, I don't know, maybe a year or something. Can I even use it for a year? I don't know, not gonna say. That's what I'm doing, you know, and I might be doing something wrong, but this is it in terms of the cleansing. And I also believe that it is wrong if you have a lot of, you know, skincare products. If you're combining your products with something else, and like today you're using that, tomorrow you're using that, then it might be fine, even though I'm not sure. But for me, I'm trying to stick to just basic routine, although it's also important to remember that your skin is also getting used to something, so at some point it might stop work for you. So again, just see, you know, observe, and if there are any results, obviously stick to that. But if at some point something is changing, obviously make sure you do some changes. And then after I did all the cleansing, I use this Is Clinical Active Serum. This is really good. I really like it. I use it every day. And after that, I'm using Hydra Cool Serum. So I use them together, and again, really good. And They also actually, I think, stay for a long time, so they're probably long lasting, because I think I got those ones in probably in December, and now it's April, so long lasting. And yeah, here's like probably a bit less than a half. Here's was the hydrocool serum a bit less, because again, it's supposed to moisturize, so sometimes I can use it a bit more. But this one, yeah, only like a couple drops, and this one ideally two, but sometimes I use it a bit more because why not? Before, I used to have this Clinique moisturizing cream, but now I tried the Is Clinical ones, also moisturizing complex. I don't think actually that would be my favorite, facial cream, but this is okay, right? That's how I'm gonna put it, because I'm waiting till I'm gonna use it all. This is good. I mean, it moisturizes, but again, comparing to the one that I had from Clinique, I'm not sure that I would say this one is better or that one is worse. So I would just say, this is something that you may think just you don't necessarily need this one, So this is what I'm using now, and I already got the new facial cream that I'm gonna use after the Is Clinical is over. I got this Medic 8, and I never tried Medic 8 skincare, so I really want to try this one. This is Advanced Night Restore. I think it's vitamin A. Yeah, it was vitamin A. So I'm gonna try this one again. Can't say anything about it right now because never tried Medic 8 before and haven't tried this one, but I'm actually tempted. I'm tempted. I want to, but I'm trying. I'm keeping it slow, because I need to use that one first and then the next one. I'm trying to have, sort of schedule kind of like thing. That'd be funny, but in terms of the skincare, that's literally it. I know. These are the facial masks. This is from Biorance. I don't know how to pronounce that. Everyone likes this pink one, but I like this one better. This one was Sea Kelp, and I like this one because I think, yeah, it is calming, purifying, and refreshing. And it's supposed to help you if you have like acne and pimples. So I would recommend this one. The only thing that I don't particularly like, that you need to spend like 3 hours, and I can't sleep, with them. I just can't. So I try to like do them in the evening and take them off before the bed. But yeah, they are really hydrating, and this is something that I would also recommend to you. Okay, and I completely forgot. So in terms of the micellar water, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is the one from Bioderma, and I really love this one. It almost removes everything, so would highly recommend this one. They also have like all different lines, so you can check them out, but really good. And completely forgot about one other thing that I showed you guys in my previous video. This is Take the Day Off from Clinique. I use it on my eyes to remove the eyeliner because, as I said in my previous video, that if you guys haven't checked it out or haven't seen it, it's here. It takes almost all the efforts in the world to remove my eyeliner. It's so good. It's long lasting. So I use this one and it really works. And it cleans your skin, removes all the makeup, so would highly recommend this one. And this one was the Kohl, and I think they have another one. I'm not sure what is that one. I actually don't remember because I have the other one in a smaller version that I take with me when I travel. It's not with Kohl, with something else, but it's also Take the Day Off, and again, it does the job perfectly. So yeah. So just to wrap up this video, if you're going through any kind of skin problems right now, you're not alone. First of all, you're not wrong. You're not different. It's okay to have those imperfections, and it's okay to not be perfect. You know what I mean? So obviously, guys, try as much as possible to start with your head, because you don't even imagine how much it affects everything else on your body. Because if you're stressed, if you're worried, it all is reflected on your skin, on your body, on everything. So just make sure you're finding or on your way to find this peace with yourself, to find this harmony. And from that point, when you achieve this peace, it's going to be easier for you to work to resolve any issues that you have. But again, guys, you're not alone and your imperfections are perfect. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment. If you guys have any products that you are using and you think they work, please let me know in the comments so I can probably check them out myself. And also, if you have any questions about whatever I showed you in this video, also drop me a message, a comment right here. Or if you just, guys, feel like you're in a bad place right now about what is happening with your skin, you can always drop me a message on my other social medias if you just want to have a message of support. So my other social medias are Instagram and TikTok right here. Join the family, follow me there. And yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you.